welcome back. I thought I'd bring you a little something different.
And hold him accountable for prior actions, which may have triggered the recent Latverian terror attack.
I am playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Here we go. Again, thanks for watching. And if you liked the video, hit like, subscribe. Catch me on Twitch live for right now. Looking for donations to progress like
Maintenance
how
call.
I can do it
Please report to Mr. Stark's penthouse.
faster, livelier, all that great stuff. So I'll get you information about that soon, or you can just hit me up on Facebook or on YouTube in the comment section. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Little bird told me you knew that the very
Yeah,
strike.
sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury convinced me that op was important for our security. I still think it's probably true.
You think
Are
we're
we
safe?
ever
Take a look outside,
100%
Bob.
secure? Imagine how much worse that attack would have been if we hadn't had some of our people on that barge.
I keep hearing that politicians are yapping about anti-hero
Apparently,
laws.
some of them are. I've got some friends in high places trying to find out more, but for now, it's all closed-door stuff. No, it doesn't.
Doesn't sound good.
But until we know more, there's no use panicking. Sorry, I need to check on a few things. Talk to you later.
Okay, Stark. We are in Stark Tower. I have a team comprised of Cable, Storm, and Gambit right now.
Politicians have been deluged with emails and phone calls, demanding everything from increased disaster relief funding to an all-out ban on superhero activities.
Alright. Dossiers. New. Lucia Vambardis Cyborg Edition. Yes, yes. Nick Fury just leaving us all to the dogs. And that's just awesome. Not good at all for any of us. Hello, Miss Marvel.
Do I need this stress right now? No, I don't.
Hey there.
So you got
I'm
working
fine,
pretty good.
thanks.
Feeling any better?
I can take quite a bit of punishment, but I was glad to have some help show up when it did.
Shouldn't
I
have
had
gone
no
in alone.
idea what I was onto, I admit. Just the way things go sometimes.
That black market weapons op sure
It
took
sure
a weird
did.
turn.
I'm glad I wasn't part of that Latverian strike a year ago. What a mess that started.
Wasn't like
Does he
Fury was
ever?
straight with us.
At some point, we need to take responsibility for our own actions. Okay, I have to get going now. See you later.
Alright, that was rather abrupt. Bub.
Disaster relief contributions are being accepted in the main lobby reception area. Please open your hearts and wallets to help our fellow New Yorkers.
I think Stark could handle some of that, don't you?
Hello.
Hey, Cap. Well, the variant attack was brutal.
We're trying
What's
to
the
get a
fallout
read
look
on
like?
that. Public opinion is really turning against us. I wouldn't be surprised if the government takes an anti-hero stance of some kind.
What are we gonna do
Nip it in
about
the
it?
bud, if we're lucky enough to catch it in time. We can't be fighting our own government while we're trying to keep the streets safe.
It's a shield
I
now that
think the more
Fury's ducked
critical
and covered.
question is, what's going to happen to the rest of us? We've got a real mess on our hands now.
Maybe I'll
To
track
what
old
end?
One Eye down
Even
myself.
if we found him, it wouldn't solve anything at this point. Well, good talking with you. Bye for now.
Mr. President.
Please
Commander
note that
Hill,
people who
or
please
should I say,
notice,
Director
no one will
Hill.
be admitted into the
A pleasure to
building
meet you
without a
finally.
valid ID badge. No
Thank you, sir.
exceptions.
Feeling a bit out of your skin lately?
Yes, you could say that, sir.
I'm here to help you help the world. Whatever you need, whatever's on your mind.
All right. Why me, sir? Why was I chosen to run S.H.I.E.L.D.? As far as I can see, there were a dozen people in line to succeed Fury.
Those people were Fury loyalists, and I've had enough of that in my lifetime. Let's talk about you. This appointment is a serious one. You're serving the world peace now, Commander.
I'll do everything in my power to...
But you're also an American.
Yes, sir.
Cleanup
I hope you'll keep
continues
that
following a
foremost in
recent
your
terror
thoughts
attack
at all
on Manhattan.
times.
Yes, sir.
Current
That
casualty
shouldn't be a
estimates are in
problem.
dispute, but
Good,
experts
good.
agree that the toll would have been
As far
much
as this
higher if
Latvian
not for the
situation,
intervention of
don't
a
forget,
small
it's
team
one of 12 I have
superheroes.
to deal with every day. You understand?
Absolutely, Mr. President.
Excellent. I'm glad we had this talk. One more thing.
Yes, sir.
The capes.
The superheroes?
I don't like them. Never have, never will. The less I hear your name and the word cape in the same sentence, the happier I'll be. You get me?
Yes, sir.
Good girl.
Alright, well. Good to know that everybody's being unbiased about the situation.
Hello.
Hello. Thought you were running with a bunch of
Reformed
supervillains.
supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us, but apparently we've got a ways to go.
What do you
I
expect?
think
Most
you
of you ought to
folks
be in
would
jail.
be happy to see any friendly faces right now, given what just happened.
It's probably not the smartest place
I
for you to be right
realize
now.
it's a delicate time, but I had some things I needed to follow up with here.
We'll be just fine as long as you don't bring any Thunderbolts up
I
here.
won't. It's too chilly here for them anyway, if you know what I mean. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah.
In Washington, officials continue to debate
Hey,
the
get over here,
appropriate
right?
response to the Latvian attack. Meanwhile, the Eastern European nation has closed its borders, claiming the strike on American soil was conducted without its knowledge.
To the next mission.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go.
Alright. Well, up to
We're
DC.
coming up on DC, team. But the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out. Flight moves for backup. Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
Coming in!
That's what a TikTok Canadian can do. Next time, send somebody who's gonna put up a fight.
You aren't up to this.
Stay down or risk my full wrath.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Great, they look like Cobra Troopers. That's not good.
Approaching landing zone, ETA. Incoming Sam, 2 o'clock. We're in. Still got some lift. Trying to put it down. Hang on.
Whee, that was fun. Really, about mass destruction. Ouch. Oh. Sorry about that.
Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. We're sick.
Got more of the same for you right here. I warned you, bud. Chicks dig scars.
Damn, what a mess. I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in.
You that guy?
Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
Was it a shocking experience for you?
I'll cut you down to size. Next time, don't waste my time.
You cannot imagine the might of nature unleashed.
I warned you, Bob.
This is finished.
I'll heal. You won't.
Okay.
I can inflict worse upon you if I must.
We're stopping you. Now.
Don't worry. Chicks dig scars. crazy foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation!
Hey, Wade.
And you! Dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there! You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Alright, well, let's do it.
That was for the Cherry Blossom.
You really want more of that?
David is standing up.
Press the attack! Maximum bonus, huh? I got my limits, bud.
You a gambling man?
I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on! That-a-way! The subway!
Need health. Health. Need health. There was a outfit. Who got costumes? He did. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
When we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. Supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
Wait. Wait, I can appreciate your efforts. I really can.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch?
Let's go say hi.
All right, the cavalry. Now.
I can take
Give me that.
you out with 3 claws tied behind my back. Just tell the doctor you walked into a door. Like 50 times.
Oh.
Thanks. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
Go this way? Alright. Come on, everybody.
Keep it up. I'll carve my initials in you. Oh no! Someone's gone nappy by!
Wolverine, your days are numbered. As soon as I can play as Deadpool, you know.
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Hey, Iron Man wannabe, let's go.
I do this.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts!
Yeah!
You out!
Well, anybody? No? Okay.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look.
Next time, send somebody who's gonna put up a fight.
Look at their stupid outfits!
I've got an unbreakable skill.
Can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catching product placement checks works up a big thirst.
You were expendable.
When in D.C., be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
The weather itself is my way.
Just be glad you ain't in pieces. Think of the scars as souvenirs. Bet you're wishing you had a mutant healing factor too.
What now?
This won't take long. Get ready for the move! Anyone mind if I
Wolverine just for fun. I don't go by Wolverine just for fun.
Oh, look! Someone's got nappy buys!
I could take you out with 3 claws tied behind my back.
We will bury you!
9-inch trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy!
Take your dread and corrupt leader back. I have no use for them now.
Hey, what are you doing? Forget about those shit bags and help me with this big metal dude!
Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Hey, Stan.
Senator Lieber from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
No kidding, bub. You can't expect the X-Men to reveal their names to the...
Say no more, Knucklehead. Not everyone fears and hates mutants. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here, you are once again a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary.
Alright. Deadpool.
Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. They'll enjoy beating on this back home. sentry guns will give you something new to think about. Americans. The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. Sworn them, my God!
They can do again, we will take you out.
Cannot harm what they cannot see.
Your main mistake is starting a fight in the first place.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Come on, who's funnier? Me or Spidey? Something, man!
You're finished.
Watch your back! Incoming hostile!
Mission accomplished. Beating here.
Sleeping on the job. Let's start it off, yeah?
Now punk throw something at me?
think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Cold Heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Oh my god.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Black Panther, I'm gonna have to send you out, buddy.
understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Reed Richards.
Please leave your message at the tone.
Yeah, hey Reed, this is Ben.
Security. Prepare to receive inbound shield contingent.
I can't do this. Lord knows I've followed you into some pretty crazy places over the years, but somehow this is one place I can't go. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Registration's wrong, and I won't support a law I don't believe in, but I'm still a patriot. I ain't gonna fight my own government, so the way I see it, that leaves me only one choice. I'm out. Going underground till this thing blows over. Don't bother trying to find me.
Titanium Man.
Things don't get out of hand.
New York Senator Lieber decried the recent passage of the Registration Act today, citing his rescue by a team of superheroes just before the Stanford incident.
Good.
With the Superhuman Registration Act looking likely to pass within the week, we recently sat down with one of its most surprising critics, Captain America.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
Our pleasure. Captain, in the wake of the Stanford tragedy, the public overwhelmingly favors mandatory registration for all superhumans. Can millions of Americans be wrong?
Unfortunately, they can, Brian. Our country's history is littered with wrongs that most Americans approved of at the time. Slavery, the incarceration of Japanese Americans during World War II, the McCarthy hearings.
But how do you deal with it, knowing that nearly everyone is against you on this?
I think of what Mark Twain wrote on the subject. If you alone of all the nation shall decide one way, and that way be the right way according to your convictions, you have done your duty by yourself and by your country.
An inspiring quote.
Absolutely. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move.
Hey, good times, huh?
Yeah.
I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. If we had time, I'd tell you some stories about S.H.I.E.L.D. Just trust me. World peace isn't at the top of their priority list.
So what now? Should I be cleaning my musket and waiting for Cap to start a rebellion?
I hope so. I have no intention of registering, and we're gonna need a leader.
Well, the thing about rebellions, people usually die in them.
People have died. Nothing can change that. But we can't let it keep us from doing what we know is right. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Oh, yes. Oh, possible undiagnosed mental illness. All right.
Dr. Pym, Latvian nanite samples have just arrived for you from the Baxter building.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, speak of the devil.
What's up?
So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence.
This Thursday's seminar...
I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing. Glad to hear it. We're gonna need some real heroes to get through this thing.
How long do you really think this could last?
As long as it takes. Cap took out a squad of those losers without breaking a sweat. I bet you could do the same. Anyway, think it over. But like I said, you better hurry up.
Prominent parent of a young Stanford victim today praised Congress's swift action on passing the Registration Act.
I know which way I'm rolling on this one.
Hey, you come to a decision yet?
There was fun. Nothing funny about Stanford.
For now, yeah,
really the answer.
it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. Cap threw any chance of peace away when he put those SHIELD agents in the hospital.
SHIELD threw itself into this register.
No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go.
Oh, if only the new Warriors had been sanctioned by the court. Uh-huh. Right.
Technically, that's true. But someone supervising their actions could have saved those innocents. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this.
Oh yeah? Doesn't seeing Captain America reject the SRA make you think it might be,
There's morality
wrong?
and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here.
Isn't the lesser
I'm not
two
saying the
evils
SRA
still
is
evil?
evil, but going down a path we know leads to disaster would certainly be irresponsible and foolish.
So what's going to happen to folks who don't sign
I'm
up?
not sure
Go
that's
desert
been
for a week?
determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed.
Whoa, this may be a stretch, but that sounds like a
Anyone
threat.
who openly resists law enforcement should know the risk they're taking. I'm sorry, I can't discuss this indefinitely with you. I hope you make the intelligent choice here.
I asked you 2 questions. Relax.
Reed, I'm trying, but I just can't follow these equations.
I'd be surprised if you could, Tony. They're a new form of science I invented, actually. A way to predict future trends by mathematically modeling past events.
Really? How reliable?
Very. I've been using it to predict general trends for years.
And what are they showing you now?
A series of societal earthquakes, conflicts beyond anything that's ever happened. The death of billions.
My God.
I ran the numbers again and again. I found no force that could be applied anywhere to make a better outcome until...
The Registration Act.
Yes, that's the first part. Other actions will be necessary, in the right order, at the right times.
Actions that will turn us against our friends. Change everything we know.
I'm well aware of that, Tony. But the alternatives are much, much worse.
Whoever said saving the world would be easy, huh?
Miriam
All
Shaw,
right, Reed.
prominent parent of a
Walk
young
me through the
Stanford
numbers.
victim,
And
today praised
take it
Congress's
slow.
swift action on passing the Registration Act.
Hope things don't get out of hand.
When you meet with Maria Hill, your actions will determine your allegiance. Your choice will determine the missions you take on and change the boosts and abilities you earn. Some heroes have already chosen their side. The rest of your team will follow your choice. You may wish to save your game now.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Alright. Well, I would like to save my game as it said. There we are. Let's go here. Alright. Choosing my side, I'm going anti-registration. No need for it. It's wrong.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please.
Why should
Because
I?
it's
Come
the
on,
law.
move me.
And because if you don't, we'll drop you so fast your super little heads will spin. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you?
Hi, you have a shield. I'm gonna take that shield.
One more stunt like that and there'll be hell to pay.
Oh no, there's...
Courtesy of the Merc with a mouth. Sleeping on the job. Disc, disc.
You damn fool. You have no idea what you've just done.
Par for the course, crazy lady. Besides, I can always go the other way on my next playthrough.
Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal.
Yeah, but none of that matters. What we got is more important.
Yes, we have the moral high ground. We know we're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast, and by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore our command bunker. This abandoned Hydra storage facility is no Stark Tower, I know, but it'll hold up if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes knocking.
Nice. That's where I'm going to leave it for right now. I will record more and post it later. I really appreciate you